the off for a second to finish the last episode. I needed like 60 seconds to finish the last episode. I also saw the new Spider-Man trailer as well. I hope Daredevil, the Daredevil Born Again, is not a required watch for the Spider-Man 4 movie. From the channel that I watch that does breakdowns, they said that it was the hand. Yo, the Denny in the house. How you doing tonight? Working again? I feel that. I hope I have Sunday off. That would be nice. Honestly, I'm a bit tired. I'm a bit tired, but I decided to stream. Might, depending on if we get a runner or not, we might only do 2 hours tonight. We'll see. Maybe I'll get a second wind. A firebug would be cool. For your question, Mr. LeBear. Since the only one is Volcarona. Damn, I really thought that would I really thought that would do a lot more damage. Damn. I flinched. I was like, why did I not attack? Okay. Nice. Oh, but he has poison heal. Hey, Claire, how are you tonight? Bug Dragon. Damn, that's unfortunate, Flair. I actually was thinking that they were both slow because I wasn't trapped by Tauros or Tentacruel at all. But maybe I'm wrong. Because that Tauros was level 3, but it trapped us. Yeah, 30 attack. Not a great ability, though. $17 degrees. Yeah, it was cold here as well. It's been cold the last couple days here. Oh, well, LeBear said degrees, not Celsius, so I thought he meant like Fahrenheit. My bad. You just said degrees, so I assumed. I apologize. Might end up pivoting to Tauros. I'm not sure though. Poliwhirl for the last one. He has wing attack. Screw it. Ooh, that's a nasty crit. Stab dive with a plus attack nature. So if we get to evolve, Gyarados evolution would be really interesting. What's the difference? It just gives you a different randomized Pokemon. One might be better than the other, but it's just randomized every time. How I know his ability is Lightning Rod, I have no idea. I don't know why that activated. Yeah, that's super weird. Soda Pop, nice. Splash super effective against every type, correct. If you run out of PP on any move and then click Splash after, you'll also get max PP back on your other moves. You get to do that 40 times. Come on. King's Rock or Waterstone? King's Rock or Waterstone? Come on. Damn it. I don't know, is it worth running? We're not that strong. And we're not that fast. Like, this has to evolve for it to even do something. Friendship evolution. Okay. "16 is actually slow scouting speed for these level 9s. Oh, he hit a crit. Damn it, I would have lived. Well, Rain Dance Weather Ball. Huh. GG's. Like, oh. Why did that do less damage? Maybe the first hit was a crit. That's weird. You know what he might have also had? He might have also had the ability with Airlock. Because that did not look like 100 base power boosted with water plus rain. Could do friendship. Be an option. I will say though, damn, that was fast Larvitar. We're 16 speed. Reptile or Riolu? What do you guys think? Sceptile or Riolu? Or Dusclops? Riolu is in a different patch of grass. Dusclops is the one with Sceptile, not Riolu. But this is a pivot to do before the rival, where we have to verse a level 8. Now, it's not a fully evolved Pokemon. Damn, that's a fast Sceptile, too. What is up with this file? Oh no, it's okay. No, that was a negative priority move. It's high attack. Yeah, why not? It's gotta be 16 speed. I'm assuming it's 16 speed. Oh my god, it's perfect. Oh my god, it's perfect. You just need the moveset. Yo! I called the 16 speed on the money, but look at that nature. That's sick. It technically, ironically, I could pivot again. It was holding a Pokeball, so I could pivot again if I really wanted to, but that's a perfect nature right there. You learn to move at 6, yup. $11, $16, $17, so 4 total moves before the gym. We need 1 to 2 of those to be good. Avalanche being negative priority is not great. Now with Substitute, maybe? But that's really just for like the outside fights and maybe the last fights of the tower. Leaf Blade or Seed Bomb? Unburden was the hidden ability that it finally got. It was only given Overgrowth for a while, but then it was given Unburden later. Alright, we got this. Don't kill me. Oh my god, 1 HP in a dream, buddy. Okay. See, I have to lower its defense because I only have the 10 PP. And if I'm only doing 1 damage per avalanche, I don't kill him. So I have to lower his defense like a significant amount. Nice, GG. Bolka, ooh. I can't use refresh. Wow, that's a cool move. Okay, it's a cool move, but if we don't get anything at 11, kind of screwed. Because then our next move is at 16, meaning that we go into the tower at like 13 or 14, and we have to rely on avalanche no matter what. Like, there's 11 mandatory Pokemon in the tower. Let's pray that there's a Blissey, and that we can get a bunch of XP early. Yes, that's a Raven. Vision, we get Seed Bomb at 11. Nice, GG. No, don't do that. Okay, so by having the substitute there, we're actually not getting the boost on Avalanche. We're not bringing it up to 120 because we're not technically taking damage. That's good to know. I wasn't sure if that's how it was working or not. But by it doing the same amount of damage on the Roost as it did with him clicking Vice Grip or anything, Lava Plume or anything, I'm pretty confident that's how it's working. Yo, Michael, how you doing tonight? Blissey for that sweet, sweet XP. Oh man, there was a Porygon as well, and I was tempted. I was seeing the Porygon and I was like, imagine evolving that into like Snorlax. Because I wouldn't make the pivot without the item. Nah, we can't give this up. It's built like the best build that I could have ever been asked that I ever could have asked for. Maybe if I was really picky, I would have obviously chosen special attack over physical, or if I was being physical, I would have chosen an ability that helps cover physical. Avalanche, for some dumb reason, is contact. So it's like, even behind substitute, we can still take contact damage. Now I don't know if Aftermath will go through the substitute or if it will hit the substitute. I'm not mistaken, right? We want to full send this, right? We're not scouting. Or are we considering a pivot? Because we only have one attack. Life will find a way to give us a move. Freaking knock it out, nice. But the crit mattered because I would have been able to keep my sub if he didn't crit. Just don't knock me out, buddy. Don't knock yourself out. Thank you. Snapped out of confusion. We tank the Hyper Beam, nice. New move at the end of this rotom. Mach Punch, it's something, buddy. It's something. Let's go. Okay, we're in it. We're in it. We don't have to rely on negative priority anymore. And we have 30 extra PP now. You don't think we needed that many boosts? The boost was to time it with having a substitute up before the next Pokemon came out, but the crit mattered. That was why I was doing it. I was calculating based on positioning so that we would be safe in front of the future Pokemon. That Latios was scary though, for sure. With the confusion. That was exactly why I wanted the sub. We would have avoided confusion if I was able to keep it up. When we lose our item, Unburden activates, and I describe it that way specifically because it's either when we consume a berry or use the herb, or if they use knockoff or pluck. That's fine. I assume the next move that we get rid of is Substitute, but I'm not sure. Like, Substitute does technically give us control over getting, like, safe setup. We cannot run 2 attacks for the whole run. It's just not going to work, but for the early game, I could see setup working on, like, the gym leader. Yeah, Shadow Claw would help for the ghost types. But it would also we just need something that can hit like ghost, bug, psychic. So that can be fire, water, grass, electric, ground, not ground, rock. Flying fire ghost though, and rock for Shedinja coverage would be best. Okay, here we go. Good luck. Rock Punch for the win. 3 normal types. Hell yeah. Aggron, goodbye. Everything weak to Mog Punch or at least neutral. Okay, new move. Vital Throw's another negative priority. It never misses, but it still makes contact. It's for extra damage if I feel like I need offense. Thoughts? Substitute or Vital Throw? Which one is better? I think Substitute is better, personally. Because, like, worst case scenario, or best case scenario, we just get another move at 17 that's better, and we still delete Substitute, and don't even have to, like, regret not taking Vital Throw. Sub can save us, exactly, and give us safe bulk ups for you, and then the safe avalanche, yeah. Yeah. I mean, technically I could do Vital Throw and Substitute as well, but I mean, I'm not getting rid of Mach Punch for it, and I'm not getting rid of my Ghost type answer. As much as I'm not a fan of Avalanche, I like it more than Vital Throw. Yeah. Let's go Mach Punch, MVP. 9 Pokemon just absolutely obliterated by it. Nasty crit. Does Magic Code have a higher priority? Is it +3? I want to say it's higher priority. Okay, come on, good move, good move. No contact, physical move. Earthquake, Seed Bomb, Sacred Fire, Rock Slide, Nature Power if I had to. Air Cutter. Ooh, that's my Shedinja answer, but it's a special attack. Well, you called it, Flare. Yeah, we gotta learn it for shit, no matter what. I think we gotta get rid of Substitute. Makes me cry, but okay. I mean, alternatively, it's get rid of Avalanche, but I don't think that's the right call. Because Avalanche is our answer for the Zapdos Rotom. It's really sad. Yeah, our defenses are good enough. It's just getting rid of priority now, because we need to not die to, what's it called? Destiny Bomb. I did not mean to do that. I wanted to go and put a heal on me. I wanted to use a potion right there. Damn. Thought I clicked down. I must click. It might not have registered, I guess. Max Elixir is cool. My child. Give me the time to set up, my friend. Yes. Don't para. Okay, plus 3 should be enough. No? I mean, I guess that's the level 15, but still. Okay, GG. I had to use those 2 potions on the rival. I didn't have a choice. That was my only win con for the rival. Yeah, it wasn't the worst tower. Definitely wasn't the worst. I was worried about contact the entire time. If we activated Aftermath on that last fight, it was GG. I do remember a time when we had an amazing physical attacker built very much like this, just looking perfect in all ways, and then that last trainer had not 1 but 2 Pokemon back to back with Aftermath, and we took half our health in just that one encounter, and it killed us. Using 23 Mach Punches, yeah, that is pretty wild. But I wasn't really using anything else. I only clicked Air Cutter because I was hoping it would do more. Alright, time for the gym. Our first gym fight of the night, and it's before we hit the hour mark. So that's pretty nice. Make sure to hit that like button for the Sceptile. I would greatly appreciate it. It would help out the channel. Here we go. Lock in. Andres, welcome. How you doing tonight? Don't para. I have a heal powder. I knew that one in one shot. Crit into a para. She had a nap? Nice. Could have taken a nap myself. Can you like twice? I think you can. Alright, good luck. Double accuracy drop? Dude, don't tell me. Don't tell me, dude. The ace, and I survive on 3 health, and I land my hit. Let's go! What does Unburden do? It gives me double speed when I activate my item. So now I have double speed. But it doesn't really matter because I have +1 or negative priority. Come on, Sceptile. I believe in you, buddy. The crit. The crit. Oh my god, stop critting. One more, buddy. Come on. One more. Oh my god, come on, please. One more. No. Oh my god. I hate this game. I had no more heals. Vine Whip. Double kick. Flash Cannon. Vital Throw. Yeah, we weren't getting any more moves. I was just not a runner, sadly. Pound, Vine Whip, like, that's not... Sadly, that's just not a runner. 15 PP, 35 base power, stab move, that's pathetic. Collector's Edition of Dragon's Quest 7. Finally a reship, nice. One is what matters. Oh, we would have gotten Porygon. See? Wouldn't have been good though. Riolu would have been Infernape. Also not great. It's kind of slow. Own tempo, physical attacker. Stone Edge. Could have been better. Huge power. Ooh. Sad. It was fun. Rage Sudowoodo. With stab, power gen, but no offense and no speed. Suction Cups makes it so that if they try to use the move Whirlwind or Roar, it fails. They cannot make me pivot out of the fight. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. The only time it matters is when I have my HM Pokemon with me. When they do that and my HM Pokemon gets brought out to the fight, I'm forced to pivot back, which turns a turn into me being vulnerable, and also gives up XP from my runner. And it's actually how we lost our second personal record with our Typhlosion. Got whirlwinded, pivoted back in, and dived to an explosion. Rest in peace, Ignis. Our scale, nice. It will keep the nature. The ability gets randomized to whatever that evolution Pokemon has for their 1 or 2 abilities. So like when I looked at the Porygon, it started with no guard, and then its evolution had either Reckless or Simple. So it would have changed to one of those 2 abilities. Doo-doo-doo. Versing this Pokemon early game would suck. It's got good health, it's got great bulk, and having Dragon Rage when we're at low health is just such a threat. Super Potion is a great find. Yo, Juice Boy, how you doing tonight? Bing bong. Juice Boy, we just had a really good Sceptile, but we had mediocre moves, and we fought our way to the first gym, but could not get past it. It had a perfect nature, perfectly balanced stats. But the gym leader, of course, landed 2 30% accuracy drops on us, so we were at -2 accuracy. Uh-oh. Okay, we looped that. Damn, he said not today. No, there was an Infernape. Sad. Alright, lucky file right here. Sounds good, LeBear. We'll see you when you get back. It's gonna be the most genuine lab fight ever. Piplup versus Torchic. No. Never mind. Stab Brave Bird. All we need is a Dusk Stone. So Murkrow is actually in the category where, by being a Pokemon who evolves, it is allowed to have huge power and pure power. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, please. Please let me run that. Mm. 90. Thunderbolt is 95 base power, right? I think he did 16. That is average special attack on the Glade. It's 14 special attack. Within the hour? No, it just hit the hour. Or do you mean within the next hour? This is a file. Holy. Iron, nice. Magmarizer, quite fitting. Is that item trying to emphasize that Mortar is a pivot? Maybe not. Maybe it's a warning that he's slow. That there was a dead one on the ground. We picked up the carcass of one. I want to double check. Okay. Nice one shot. I did a lot more damage than I thought it would. So, what do we think? Are we thinking Gallade? I want to say he's 14 or 15 speed at level 5. He could be balanced. He could be completely average across the board. Because he was average special attack, average speed. I like the opportunity of scouting with this since we're kind of like... Oh wow, look at that. I wish I had an option for the tracker that went between the minus, equals, and plus. I wish there was like a an option between the middles and the min-max. Luck. Interesting. So that Xatu could either be average, or it could have an ability adjusting its damage output. Ooh. Huh. Okay, okay. Not bad. I mean, he is slow though, right? I'm pretty sure that's confirmed. Level 6 was slower than 13. Or was that just like luck? It could have been luck. I'm still leaning Gallade at the moment. The only way I would be swayed by the Magmortar is if it happened to trap me in a fight. Gardevoir, ooh. That's a level 5 too. That's hilarious. I won't lie, that is hilarious. Gardevoir or Gallade. Battle of the family. I would like to see the 5% if possible. Low punny. Wants to be included. I think we start with Glade, personally. Low kick is on the wrong one. Should have been on Glade, not Gardevoir. I'd like the level 5. Okay, that's not looking as good now. Air Slash, Water Absorb, plus attack, a special attack nature to make it average, hair below average. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird because it's like it's got no health. It's kind of a split attacker. What do you guys think? Gardevoir or Glade? Or might be slower than us. Oof. It's a rough moveset too. So I would need the level 6 on it. I like this to the next area. Maybe on its level up, its EVs are good enough to push it to something that I like. Because like Air Slash Thunderbolt is a good start. Can't hate on that. And it still has good bulk even with minus defense. But in reality, it's just that attack has just enough in it where it's not good, but it's so much invested that the rest of it is lacking because of it. Like that health and speed is lacking. It's a good 5 points. Torment is good for scouting. So is Endure. Me First is good for battles, but in reality, I still don't really like Me First. I think I'd get rid of that. We are bulky. Didn't get the level up. So I'll be 19 speed. I'll be 19 special attack. But we are very, very bulky. I don't know. We'll see. That is crazy. You know who that was for? The Murkrow. What are the odds? We can technically pivot back to Murkrow. Or we could look for another stone evolution option with a Dusk Stone. Like a Misdrevious. That way we're guaranteed to not get a stone evolution out of a ghost type evolution. The nature wasn't bad. It wasn't perfect, but it wasn't bad on the Murkrow we had. We had plus speed. We had minus special defense. But we also had the XP from the rival. And we would have had the XP from that first fight. I think Murkrow evolution will be our backup. Master Ball, okay. So we guarantee a pivot if we want one. I think we Scout, personally. I'm not sold on this Glade. It's cool, right? Air Slash, Thunderbolt, Water Absorb. Like, on paper, it's a really cool mod. But it's gonna be underwhelming, in my opinion. Dude, go away. I get it. I get it, Murkrow, okay? Dude, there's been a murder. So, do we go for the level 5? No. I think we just go for the level 9 and hope it doesn't delete Brave Bird. Because the other option is to go for the level 3. No, wait. Actually, because we got it in the lab at level 5, we're guaranteed that same moveset. Okay, we're good. We can get to level 9. Ow. Holy. I'm going to scout the final Pokemon here to the right before we catch the Murkrow. We have Torment, so we're able to scout the moves, and we have pretty good bulk. We just don't have a lot of health, so we just gotta be careful. I'm not scouting moves on anything except a pivot. Fast. Thunderbolt. Wow. How strong is that thing? 5. $13 to $22. I want to say that might be rivalry. Or that was just the highest roll you possibly could hit. Fast, very fast. 18 speed. Because of that Wailord, I'm almost tempted to just go for the Murkrow first instead. About how that can one-shot me. Oh. Think of that. Damn it. Ooh. I mean, fast. Hidden ability, Motor Drive. Brave Bird. Maybe. Magnet Bomb, Spark. Move Relearner, Sacred Fire, Seed Bomb. Color change, damn. Oof. Strong special attacker, but just too much HP. Come on, there's something brewing. I can feel it. There's a good Pokemon somewhere hiding right in. Undead Squire, wow, long time no see. I'm breathing, Squire. How are you doing? Two legends and a pine cone, dude. Got a job? Hell yeah. Do you enjoy the job? I've done lawn care. You can find enjoyment in it. Like I get what you mean. Like it's not like the most enjoyable, but you know, there's aspects to it that can be like, you know what, that was a good day. You know, good weather. Depending on the project, you know, when it's finalized, it looks really good. You know, I mean, if it's just grass cutting, it's kind of just grass cutting, right? But like, if some of the things that I did was like, you know, unweeding the path and like remulching it and like relaying the stonework and you know cleaning out the bushes and trimming the trees and you know just making the yard look fully aesthetic. You know, kind of like being like, all right, I want to make that curbside appearance. New mower a couple months back. Just riding like on a cloud. That's always fun. And it's always nice to get a farmer's tan. I loved my farmer's tan. People would be like, I actually had somebody say it recently. And they were like, "Are you Italian?" No, it was tanned. Pale glow lantern. You have a pivot boat already, lantern? If it has a second ability, that would be the big requirement for it. We would not be able to run it if it has slow start. The biggest question, Squire, is what kind of lawyer? Because you don't just study. I mean, yes, you study common law. Obviously, you need to know common law, but it's important to focus on a specific division. Exactly, Flair. That's me. I have a permanent farmer's stand. I was at Coca-Cola, not Dr. Pepper. Oops, Bree, welcome to the chat. You're about to graduate. Congrats. What law did you choose to pursue? Public defender. Do you mind my asking what state? California. That is the best answer. It's important to just be passionate about what you do. And public defenders get bad rap in movies and TV shows, but in reality, they want to win, A, and B, they get their bad rap because they get bad cases, not because they're bad lawyers. Everyone is entitled to defense. Exactly. Real estate law is good money, true. Okay. Our pivot is going to be Lantern, and we just pray that it has a special attack that can take out Deoxys. I think I saw a Lantern without slow start, but maybe I just wasn't paying attention. Yeah, there it is. What type of Pokeball I have? A Cherish Ball, the worst kind. Okay, he does have a super effective special attack for Deoxys. Come on, burn. I needed the burn. Get a better catch rate. Just kill me. Stupid Lantern. Just kill me, buddy. Just kill me. So stupid. If I knew he was just gonna click Tail Glow 3 times in a row, I would have kept clicking Blaze Kick. Okay. Drought, Blaze Kick. Oh, you missed! Come on! Way to go, you got this, buddy. Hyper Cutter discharge at 9. Ah, with that low special defense, ain't no way he was winning. If I win this, you'll win the $1. That's hilarious. I don't have to, technically. It's not required for me to use return on the rival. If I remember correctly, he has a water type, so I could use Mega Drain. Like, yes, stab return would definitely help. It's our stronger offense. I'm not gonna stress it though. If this was a runner, like, if this was like a Porygon Z, Blissey, Snorlax, yeah, I would do it. Is it really worth 10 minutes of our time? I mean, it's a combination of bad luck and bad choices. I've definitely made the wrong choice at times. Like, I had an amazing Snorlax that died because I had two move options to click. I clicked one over the other, and the Pokemon survived and clicked counter, and we got one shot by the counter. But if I clicked the other move, it would have been a one shot. So it's not always luck. Sometimes just personal choices, and eventually I'll do everything perfectly. And have some luck on my side along the way. A reminder, Squire, this is Generation 4. This is no longer physical special split. This is dynamic move pool. So Judgment is a special attack in this. But when you do find that, let me know. I'll trade you this linen for it. No. Judgment is a 100 base power special attack that changes typing, not offensive. Not offensive category, but typing of move from a normal to ghost, fighting, etc. Depending on what plate Arceus plate is being held. But because we cannot hold a plate, it will always be a normal type when running a Pokemon. I am tempted to go for Flygon. I was hoping to see the last Pokemon here first. If this Relicant wants to go away. We had a really good Flygon recently. We caught an Onix while we had a Metal Coat. Onix had Pale Glow and Dragon Pulse and evolved into Flygon, and it just went all the way to the steps of the Elite Four where the rival was standing, and he hit a critical hit Blizzard, one-shot us. Brad. No! Oh my god, he hit a crit Dragon Bread, dude. Come on. Eruption at 25. We would have struggled at moves for the early game though. Smog and Dragon Breath was all he had. Shockwave. Dude, what a nasty crit. We would have lived if he didn't crit. That's so dumb. Immunity, Flame Wheel, right? Split Attacker, Glass Cannon, Ominous Wounds. Airlock, Special Attacker, Mud Shot. Yup. How about you, Squire? This thing is a hair below average speed, but it's got really good special attack. It's got a neutral nature. It's balanced. It's got an amazing ability, and it has a Shedinja answer with a great move of Dark Pulse. I don't hate it. Chase the bag, get posed. Same here, Squire. That's exactly why I haven't honestly pursued anything. What does chat think about Credilli? It has 4 weaknesses and only 2 resistances. But all secondary effects from moves are ignored. Escape rope is a good item. Gets me 4 more items. Hey Nomar, how you doing tonight? Also, Squire, I never completed the answer for you. I said it was not Dr. Pepper, it was Coca-Cola. I have not worked there since May of last year. It's been rocky roads. Currently working at a vape store where I get a lot of hours, which is nice. Good miss. Oh my gosh, that was a huge miss. Any crits to counter it. Come on. Battle armor. Flax cannon, but great moves. That's a runner. That was not. Truant, that was not. Truant, that was not. Only had rock throw until 20, that was in a runner. Thundershock, Dark Void. That's it, and then physical moves. And then Mud Shot. He might have struggled on moves. When you said don't get your hopes up, I did not realize you were talking about the Pokemon itself. I thought you were talking about the other conversation we were having. They called me Magneto. I would not say pressure is an OP ability. It doesn't really help a runner because you knock them out before you run out. Before they get a chance to run out of PP. The only so you don't get much of a use out of it yourself, unless it's like a niche scenario, like trying to stall out Zap Cannon or something, and then it's more likely for them to have Trace, where it gets traced and then you're losing extra PP for no reason. If pressure was on an actual Pokemon, they're not using enough PP for me to worry about +1 or +2. PP being, or -1 or -2 PP. Headbutt for the trees. So, for some reason, YouTube has made a lot of changes over the last year. If you noticed, rather than having your actual username, it's giving you like the @ symbol and your original like handle. And then they've also put a lot of censorship. Like I've never touched any of the censorship. I've never censored any words, but YouTube's like really cracked down on censoring chat. Yo, it does not like the word PP. It does not like the 2 letters PP in a row. Some people get it with no problem. Like, they don't get censored at all anytime they type it in, but other people get censored every time. Yeah, you were able to say it makes them use double PP, but you weren't able to say my PP. It's a pivot? No. No, I wanted to beat the rival with this, so I had more speed for scouting the trees. Ah, that's annoying. I mean, it's great because I hate this Pokemon, but it also is very annoying because it's an inconvenient time to be put into this position. The Diet Coke pack? Cherry Diet Coke. Have you tried their cherry float version? Like, instead of just a cherry version, it's a cherry float. Don't like snowboarding? No, I don't like the speed. You cannot find items in trees, only Pokemon. Was there a third one yet? I only remember Remoraid in cast form. I don't think we've seen anything else, but the tracker doesn't show this area. So I don't remember. Let me know if you remember something else being in this tree. If there was a third one already, then we don't have to continue. No? Not yet? Okay, thank you. Okay, that can be a pivot. We wouldn't want the level 4, we would want the level 5. Did I see everything in the grass? Donphan can be a pivot. What's my favorite evolution? It's tough. Because on one hand, my first evolution was Jolteon, right? It's like what was so like Jolteon holds a special place in my heart. But Flareon was my first Kaizo winner, which I feel like has more significance to me. Also represents my cat. On the other hand, Espeon was the first and really only expensive TCG card that I have. Oh, crit, dude. Come on. And then I've always liked. He had super luck, that's why. I've always liked the what's it called? What's it called? I've always just liked Umbreon. I just hate choosing favorites. I'm not one to like choose one over the other. Personally. That's just my choice. Like, not my night. No. Honestly, I should be ending it here, but I'll do one more. And you're gonna head out? We'll have a great night, my friend. Make sure to like the stream, Squire, before you head out. If you could, I would greatly appreciate it. Got the AC going. I had to put on the heat. It got cold. Oh, GG. Ooh. Wow, we lived. Oh, Christian made it. Nice. How you doing tonight, Christian? I will admit, I don't know how much longer we're going, Christian, but maybe now that you're here, there can be a runner in this file and we keep going because of it. We've had really bad luck tonight, and I am tired. I said I was going to do one more. This was the one more. I think, honestly, I should call it here. Our luck is just not on our side tonight. Yeah, I think it's for the best. Get some rest. But GG's. Was fun. There's always tomorrow. Agreed. So yeah, have yourselves a great night. Thank you for joining our stream. Appreciate each and every one of you. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.